Welcome back to God's Truth Daily, and let's see today's verse of the day. So today's verse is Proverbs 27:17. So that says, "As iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend." So if you have a knife and you need to sharpen the knife, you will use another knife to sharpen that knife. So that's what it means by iron sharpens iron, because iron sharpens iron pretty much like that. A knife sharpens a knife when you need the knife to be sharpened. Both edges are sharper in that way. So just like that, a friend sharpens a friend. I'm gonna use a different version in ESV. Iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. That's kind of the same thing. Let me see if the Message has it better. Okay. You use steel to sharpen steel, and one friend sharpens another. That's what the MSG version, the Message version says. You use steel to sharpen steel, just as one friend sharpens another, I think it said. Yeah, and one friend sharpens another. So just like you would use a knife to sharpen a knife, or steel to sharpen steel, a friend sharpens another friend. They sharpen each other. Back to NLT version. A friend sharpens a friend. So when you're a teacher and you're teaching, sometimes you learn more than you're teaching. Sometimes, like, you're talking to a student or whoever you're teaching, and they teach you something. You're not the only teacher. They're also teaching you something. So that's how a friend sharpens a friend. Just like iron sharpens iron, that same thing happens with two people. A friend sharpens a friend, just as iron sharpens iron. So yeah, that's pretty much what they're saying. Just as iron sharpens iron, and the edges, both edges will grow. Just as a friend sharpens a friend, and both people grow. So again, with the teacher thing. So a teacher teaches people, and sometimes the student or the person who's being taught, they also teach the teacher something. So both people are growing. Like, that could happen anywhere, from a school to even a church. Like, even a church, if there's a youth ministry and the teacher's teaching, one of the students who was being taught could go back to the teacher, tell them something, and then both people are getting grown. So just as iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. They're both getting growth from the teaching. So they're both sharpening each other and both grow. Both get the growth. Just like iron sharpens iron, when you use a knife, you use a knife to sharpen a knife, because iron sharpens iron, steel sharpens steel, however you want to say it. The point is, so in the NKJV, as iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend. So I think that made less sense, but it's pretty much the same thing. Iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. That's really what it's saying the whole time. There's nothing else to it. It's just simple sentence. Iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. That's actually, if you're looking to start memorizing more verses, that's one you could start with. Proverbs 27:17, as iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. It's a simple sentence. That's one you could start with. Or now that we're on the topic of memorizing Bible verses, here's another one that you can memorize. Pretty simple. Actually, it's not pretty simple. It's completely simple. There's literally nothing to it. John 11:35. John 11:35. Then Jesus wept. That's what it says in NLT. I believe in ESV. I think it is. It says just Jesus wept. Where is it? Yeah, in ESV it just says Jesus wept, or in NLT, then Jesus wept. So that's another one that you could memorize. Those are some verses you could start with for memorizing if you want to memorize some verses. So yeah, that's all I have to say for Proverbs 27:17. It's not like yesterday's verse, which it's like completely or it was almost completely self-explanatory. Like there's really nothing to it when you read it. It's like you just read it and it makes total sense. This one, it's a little bit deeper than that, but still pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, that's pretty much self-explanatory. Nothing to it. Another one, another version where I think it makes even more sense here in NIV, which says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." That one's it's pretty easy to get, and it's pretty easy to understand and to read. So actually, and it's one more thing, it's easy to memorize as well. So that was today's Bible verse, Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so a friend sharpens a friend. That's pretty much what it means. The deeper meaning. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. Actually, I'm actually gonna start. If you turn your post notifications on, then comment. Then comment that you did. Just comment something like done, or I put my post notifications on. And tomorrow in the video, I will give you a shout out. So make sure you do that. If you don't know how to, here is a little clip to show you how to, and then I'll end the video. So roll film. So that was how to turn your post notifications on. Just follow those simple directions. I believe on a mobile device, you don't have to press the show me all notifications button. Like you don't have to check the check mark. But I do know that that you do have to press the little bell next to the subscribed sign. Yeah. Actually, just let me check. Is it like that on mobile devices? Okay. Yeah. So all you have to do is tap the bell if you're on mobile device. But if you're watching this on computer, then you have to hit the bell, and then it's gonna show up a little box that says show me all notifications. Make sure you check it and then press save. So that's all I have to say. See you tomorrow, and goodbye.